And first offering is fouled off. Kiner, multi-time All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Hot shot to third. That ends the frame. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Jimenez, throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And now the veteran catcher, Mike Piazza. On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Rafael.
So a man at first.
Palmeiro.
Here's a big power threat. Rafael Palmeiro. Chop to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Through an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Chipper Jones. Right through there for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. He swings and fouls one off. One out, base is empty. That one way outside. Now 1-2. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. 2 out.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And El Nino is stifled for the K. No runs. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's going to be Randall Grichuk. Kikuchi back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-0. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Guerrero makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Dansby Swanson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and Swanson is set down. Here's Gleyber Torres. Rips that one center field. Nice grab on the run. And that all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. That one pulled foul. Clemens, a former MVP, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grichuk makes the catch for the out. John Donaldson digging in now. Fastball is outside. This to center field. Grichuk holds it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bo Naylor, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball, right field. Tatis makes the grab, one down. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the air, left field, down the line. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Waste no time there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now a chance for Mike Piazza. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Here's a rocket out to left. Kiner makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Rafael Palmeiro. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Yeah, that's fouled off. Murray leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. So they pick up a run. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Elly De La Cruz. And that one fouled off.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. The Reds still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in for a strike. Struck him out looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
You know, Luke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Angels 2.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Don Sutton. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. And first offering is fouled off. Sutton goes 6'1", 185 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Up and in, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Popped out, foul ground first time through. And it's fouled away. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Bounce to the left side. De La Cruz fires across the diamond, and Castellanos is out. 2 down, base is empty. And next for L.A., Dansby Swanson. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And a strike to Glaber. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Slice to right. Brings it in for the third out. But the Angels add to the lead on this solo blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Angels baseball on the show. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Right through there for a strike. That's in there.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now caught looking his first time up. Just missed.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Just missed. The Halos leading by 3, and we're at the top of the fifth. There's a strike.
2-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Mike Messina.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis makes the grab, 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Messina, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a curve. He swings and crushes one deep on its way back there, gone. It's a belly bomb, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
1 down, and next is the ground ball right side, and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And he swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And now 2 aboard, and the throw's offline, safe at 3rd. Rafael Palmeiro, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this.
Popped up. Jimenez. And there's 2 away. Randall Grichuk now.
batting.
He's already homered here in this one.
Grichuk.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss at a slider. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
This to third, on to Jimenez, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and now the center fielder on the ground right side, and it goes just foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Next is the designated hitter, John Donaldson.
John Donaldson.
And that one fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Fly to left his first time. That clips the corner.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. On to Palmeiro, and they escape the inning with the double play. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Thompson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Castellanos, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Hunter Strickland getting loose out there. Aiken getting loose as well. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Just missed it. And here comes Dansby Swanson. He's already homered in this game.
Dansby Swanson.
That's towards center. Merrill under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here is Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow.
Ball. One strike.
That's not even close to the zone.
That one misses. And 1-1.
One strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Back now, top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off.
Number
Todd Helton.
17, Todd Helton.
Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
They made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game. Up
New pitcher out here, Ryan Barucki.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Ball two.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Dalton Varsho. Runners at the corners for him with nobody out. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Grounder might be two. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Yohel Pozo. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Just missed. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Ground ball up the middle. Swanson. Off balance throw in time. 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So they find a way to break up the no-hitter, and now it's stretch time. Angels 4 and the Reds 1. Todd Helton into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Also entering the game, Tyler Locklear. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Keegan Aiken. A defensive change for the Reds.
And that's in for a strike.
Now
Aiken, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
Valdez.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's a fair ball. Around first. Digging for 2. Throws to second. And he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now he breaks his bat. Tracks it down for the out. Out number 2.
For the Angels.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Eddie Murray. Now one missed. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one off the mark. Ball 2. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, right side. Tatis makes the catch. And that's back for the top of the 8th. And they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Luke Ritter.
Ritter.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
No,
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a foul ball. Line and a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the DH, John Donaldson. Rolled to short, could be. Two. Off balance feed, there's 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Well, he never had a chance at the double play there. Took a risk going to second, but he got rid of it perfectly to get it there in time, and he keeps that runner out of scoring position.
Naylor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
And a good eye there.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. Now into the game, Christian Robinson. He takes over in right. At the plate, Mike Piazza.
A defensive change for the Reds.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Number 62, Christian Robinson.
On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two outs, base is empty. Randall Grichuk, the next to hit for the Angels.
Grichuk.
Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. And we're back. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Sebastian Walcott.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Caught him looking for the K. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman. And ball 1. And a foul ball. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Cale Emshaw trying to get something going for him with 2 away. In there at the knees.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The Reds down to their final strike. That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him, and that's the ball game. 4-1.
I just chillin'. Real West Side Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or 2. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Salam alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you? We do this alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a town. I made the block look snag or 2. Auntie in the cockers, no Johnny is just know saying Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Los Angeles. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lou Brock. Not even close there. And we are underway. The 1-0. Puts it away for the out. Eddie Murray, the next to hit for the Angels. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And that is out of play. Bradish, 28 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Arizona.
Ball, that's outside.
2 outs, base is empty. Out there to center. And a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. The 0-2. And
One
misses
ball,
inside. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Piazza off of first with 2 away. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Gets the call, and it's 0-1. And that's down and away. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. 1 out, base is empty. That one to first, Palmeiro. He'll do it himself. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Manny Ramirez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
2 outs. And one in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran outfielder, Paul O'Neill. Bradish back to work. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1's the count.
It's 0-1. And that one is inside ball one. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
And there's a ball. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here comes Max Muncy. Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Bellinger launched a homer in his most recent game. Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Torres off of first with 2 away. Right side. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. And that is the 3rd out of the year. Bottom of the 2nd. And now batting Mike Trout. First pitch just misses.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Fouled off. He was late. Contreras with a homer in his last game. Donaldson ready to fire now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Donaldson delivers. Outside low, 1-1. Just off the inside edge. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. So in now for the Angels, Dansby Swanson. Up the middle. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
If he would have had just a little quicker release going up the middle, he's maybe able to get that out right there. And that's the kind of play that defines the best shortstops between just the average ones.
Foul ball there. Swanson on at first. Nobody out. This one in the air. Stargell has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Now Eddie Murray. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game.
And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Ground ball right side. Can't field it cleanly. Gets to first ahead of the runner, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
A lot going on right there. First of all, first baseman making that diving stop. So many times he's looking desperately for the pitcher to feed it to, but he decides to get up and beat that base runner to the bag. Pretty impressive right there.
Piazza, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Bouncer to second. Stop. To first. Piazza out in the play. That's the third. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That one hammered center field. That's back. Out of here.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
The changeup missing, and the count even 1-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
That to right, O'Neill. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Chase Headley. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's now 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Cubs,
back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Kerry Wood.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Wood, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
The Cubbies up by a run, top half of inning number 4. That misses. 1-2 the count. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball
Now
has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Swings and chases a low one there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Way high there. 2-2. cut out and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Manny Ramirez.
Ball 1.
A little bit low. Ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2
1
strikes.
ball, 2 strikes the count.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
The 0-2 from Donaldson. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position.
Over to Torres, and that is the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jose Leclerc.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Way out front for strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Spores up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Fastball is outside. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year.
That's out.
And now it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. Swanson digs in. Reached on an infield single his first time. Popped up right side. Stargell has it sized up. Nabs it. And that is that. So no runs, no hits. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Ken Griffey Jr. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Henderson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Way high with that one. And the count is even 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. got him swinging.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch. Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first. And they get Edman for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Stott stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. And that's too high. The other way. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Chase Headley. Right through there for a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and rock your cards out. Don't push the luck and lose the money. Iron cheaters running back.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Josh Spores.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 66.
Brock in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Movement in the Cubs bullpen, Danny Young up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Lang getting cranked up as well. On the ground right side. And foul ball. And that one is inside. And that one almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Now fly ball to right center. Junior. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. So now the DH spot, Eddie Murray. And ball one. And he can't come up with it. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And next for the Angels, Mike Piazza. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Going, gone. That one felt good, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Palmeiro up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Spores. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Save.
He's safe.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Paul O'Neill, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Hit in the air, left field. Ramirez brings it in, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Chicago, Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Sean Reed-Foley.
71.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, that's really the
No
money
ball,
spot,
2
down
strikes.
and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And now here is Willie Stargell. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's
Ball,
off
inside.
the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Just missed. Next
Ball
offering is down low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger under it. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, William.
And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Stargell, the runner at first with 2 gone. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Swanson makes the call and the grab, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Young.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Muncy swings through it for strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and misses at the sweeper. Young, a 6'3 lefty, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one sliced foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2 stays alive. Swing and a ball popped up. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Up the middle. Throw over to Stargell. Angels retired 1-2-3. And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Brock really on his horse for it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
The batter.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brock makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Tommy Edman, the next Cub to hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing happening there. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Eric Swanson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Pedro Martinez up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Lang warming up as well. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Lou Brock. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And next for L.A., Eddie Murray. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now 1-1.
1-1.
The ground to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. Offense held in check. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Tristan Casas. Reed Foley back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Pulls that one foul.